This is the here. This is the end of my night of fear. This is the meaning of ever and ever. This is happiness amplified. This is reality starry-eyed. This is the meaning of ever and ever.
Maybe I have waited for too long. Maybe I got caught up in the storm, and I sent you off so incomplete. Now your lonely call is haunting me, and it's all over the world. Your I've tried untethering my despair, tried to forget and not to care, but the ropes that hold me are of stone. And you call it cuts me to the bone. And it's all over the world. Your call lost in the wind. You saw over the world. Your call over the
I've lost my chains. I think you lost your hold on me. The bridle and the reins, the grey clouds that rain cold on me. There is nothing to fear. Jump and the net will appear. My chains, I think I'll kill the light on you. No doubt or fear remains. I see a life in spite of you. I know there is nothing to fear. Jump and the net will appear. Just lose myself in sorrow and forget. How the sky has been much bluer and my life just so much sweeter since we met. Make my day with what you say. A world of calm inside your arms. I hope you know the love you bring, the song you sing. I overflow. I hope you know. I hope you know. My current mood is gratitude.
I used to have a heart of stone, but it's melting now. I used to live my life alone, but that's changing now. I used to keep my truth inside, but it's out and out. I used to have a secret love, but I told you now.
Oh
I'll put my arms all the way around you, and forever peace will surround you. Forever. The arms of the sun have found you, have found you, have found you, have
It's already over now.
night, moonlight. The wind blows off St. Clair. I'm stuck at a red light, waiting a 6 Mile in Delaware. The sound of a distant firebird, the echo of a rhyme, smoke his words, and absence, sweet absence, fills the freezing air. I've been wayside for years now, but no one seems to care. Their eyes on a distant horizon, I drove them out of here. Gave you the American dream and the music for your movie scene, but you left me bleeding. So listen to my prayer. Break my heart and crush my dreams, but you can never take my soul. You can crack my stones and melt my steel, but you can never take my soul. You can break my heart and crush my dreams, but you can never take my soul. You can crack my stones and melt my steel, but you can never take my soul. You can never take my soul. You can never take my soul. You can crack my stones and melt my steel, but you can never take my soul.
I'm ready now to figure out the reason. The more that I lose myself, the more that I find you. I never seem to remedy the feeling when I wanna hide away. You've already found me in the night of mighty love. You're all I have, you're all I know. I'll shut my eyes and hold you close. You're all I've needed. I never wanna see the end. I'm caught in a dream again. In the night of mighty love, you're all I have, you're all I know. I'll shut my eyes and hold you close. You're all I've needed. I never wanna see the end. I'm caught in a dream again. You used to bring the smell of rain into my bed and lie so close to me. You could be inside my head. Maybe it's a once in a lifetime kind of thing to feel the kind of magic that your love brings.
There was a time, there was a place, but there was fear inside. A witty line to save my face, a parachute of pride. To cross the line takes a tiny step, but will the spark cause the bridge to burn? My fear entwined with my regret, I'll beat a path for safe return. There's a thing called love that we all forget, and it's a wasted love that we all regret. You live your life just once, so don't forget about a thing called love. Don't forget about a thing called love. So here we are, we're just the same, and you will never know my secret plan, how close we came to share another road. Have I lost my only chance to tell you how I feel inside? Is it just me? I'd like to know, or are we all just a little blind? 'Cause there's a thing called love that we all forget, and it's a wasted love that we all regret. You live your life just once, so don't forget about a thing called love. Don't forget. There's a thing forget about a thing called love. I'm sorry, baby. You were the sun and moon to me. I'll never get over you. You'll never get over me. I'm sorry, baby. You were the sun and moon to me. I'll never get over you. You'll never get over me. I'm sorry.
To be with you is easy. I know you're good for me. sky.